We all know that content's king. We've heard that over and over and over again, but creating content is tough. Or is it? It doesn't necessarily have to be. Video content is becoming more and more prevalent every day. When you look, you're not reading things as much as you are just scrolling through and looking at those videos on your phone. That is why we love having the podcast studio here, because there are so many ways for us to help you in repurposing this content. So first off, if you come in and do a recording session with it, you're going to get the video, you're going to get the audio, and then you're also going to get a text transcript of it. Those items are actually really good all together, and there's a big reason why. So first off, when you create that one chunk of video content, that's great, but we can help you cut it up so that chunk of video content can go out on every platform. So you've created this big chunk here. We're going to help you put that out on YouTube, Facebook, other platforms like that, where it's geared for longer form content, and people will see it there and watch it there. In the same sense, there's these shorter form platforms that are becoming so popular. You've got TikTok, Instagram Reels, you've got Facebook Reels, you've got Snapchat, you've got YouTube Shorts, you've got all these shorter form platforms also. We can help you repurpose that long content into those shorter form items. So with that, what that does is that creates these engaging snippets that work in so many different places. Because let's face it, what works really well on one platform may not work well in another. So we know that we can create these things that this one's going to go here, this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go here. But it's all from that bigger piece. We've just cut out these bite-sized chunks of it. That allows you to reach a much, much broader audience. You can go out and find the people where they are. We say this all the time. Go get the people where they are. Don't make them come to you. Go to them. And that is really a huge part of what this will allow you to do. This lets you find people wherever they are. Now, I'm going to read this stat here because I find this very interesting. It is noted that at one point, this was a study that was done, 69% of people view video with sound off in public places. And I'm pretty sure most of us have done that. 25% watch with sound off in private places. So a quarter of all videos are watched with the sound off. And that is why we do some of the transcription stuff that we do. Because let's face it, there's certain times where you want to listen to a podcast, but you may not be able to actually listen to it. There's so many people that will watch the podcast because you want to see the emotion. You want to see how people are reacting to each other, but they're going to read that closed captioning there at the bottom while they're doing that. The same thing is true with clips. With those clips, there's always that closed captioning there because you see someone on the school bus or at a station someplace, in the airport, wherever, they are watching, they are scrolling through those videos, and they are seeing those captions there as they're watching something. You can do that on the long form, on the short form, all of those items. As many as 80% of consumers say they are more likely to watch a video if it has captions. Something to think about. We're going to help you put those captions in there. The other thing about that, and this is where these transcripts come in super handy, is Google and others don't search podcasts. They can't. They don't listen to them. They don't have a way to listen to them yet. But that doesn't mean you can't get them to register on Google, because that transcript, many platforms will allow you to upload the transcript, which Google can read and does read. So now your podcast, just even the audio-only podcast, that is searchable by Google. And that is a very, very powerful thing. This all goes to enhancing your brand visibility. When we take some of this big long clip that you've done and cut it into those smaller pieces, you can parse that out over time. That gives you that consistency that people like to see. They'd like to know that you're out there every day, even though you may have only been in the studio once a month. We give you that option to help you have that everyday presence that everyone is looking for. As I mentioned in the previous video, that everyday presence really adds into that trust, and it lets you establish yourself as that industry expert. It lets you share your knowledge. It lets you share your expertise. It lets you get out in front of the people all the time, wherever they are. That is a big part of it. As I've said before, we have tons of different ways for you to do this. We have remote options. We have our state-of-the-art studio here. We will also consult with you if you'd like to install something in your home. We've done that for numerous people that remote in, and we've had great luck with it. They love it because they can do a podcast anytime. We take care of the editing and posting for them. We've got a team of experienced producers that will help with all the editing, posting, other items like that time-consuming background stuff that you just don't have time for. We can take care of that for you. We can help you with the preparation for the podcast too, because let's face it, if you only have an hour in your month to get marketing done, we can make that happen and make it so you've got content for the full month. That is a really, really powerful thing. 1 hour a month, we can make it happen for you. We've got a ton of packages, and that's why we can make that happen for you. We've got different pieces that we can put together. We've done this. We know this. This is our space. We can help you execute on this without you having to learn how to edit, to post, or anything like that. And we can make sure that you've got all the effectiveness you need with that. If any of this sounds interesting, if you've got any questions or concerns, we do offer a free 1 hour consult on anything podcasting related, how we can help, what we can do for you. So by all means, either put it in the comments, reach out to us on our webpage, go to any of our social medias, reach out to us there. We would be more than happy to talk to you. That all being said, success is a shared thing, and we look forward to being successful with you. We'll talk to you soon.